Hey everybody, welcome to Lions War number 23, just two more after this. Today I'm bringing in, actually I left Blade out, which I wish I could have put him on defense, which might be hinting at something later. I think I want to try him on defense and potentially start Spidy as well. But anyway, I wanted to give Archangel another shot at war because, man, this is probably the highlight of the entire season for me on Node 24. It was so fun, and it shows why placement is so important when it comes to that node. And also, yeah, this was a war of highs and lows. I did really well on my path, and you're going to see a pretty fair, well, I didn't do really well. I did okay on the first like 90%, did terrible on the poison node, and the boss fight went pretty bad too. So anyway, I get that Cyclops down, that was nothing. And we come up against another Nightcrawler here on this enhanced abilities. It's going to catch on pretty soon that Nightcrawler's not the greatest defender anymore, which I think is fine. I still don't think Kabama's going to fix this, whatever it is. Like, people are like, oh, he's definitely going to fix this now that he's an Alliance Quest. It's not a bug. It's not a bug. It's just the behavior of the AI. And well, are they really going to recode everything? They have no idea what the implications are of recoding the entire AI behavior for that. I mean, it's definitely going to create bugs if they do that. So I don't think they're going to do that. I think Nightcrawler has just seen his day in the sun sort of come to an end, and he's not that great of a defender. Like, you know, you wouldn't put like Falcon on defense either. He's got one of those mechanics too. It's not like, doesn't mean anything, it just means he's not a great defender. He's still an amazing champion. I think he's really good for offense, especially if you want to run that no dex team, which is like Vulture, Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, and Nightcrawler. But I wouldn't run both of those. I would run Nightcrawler, and because Nightcrawler would be pretty fun for no dexterity. But anyway, getting ahead of myself. So what is this? A 5-star tech champion on Node 24. It is Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. Somebody in my alliance, shout out to Ed Norton, I think. He told me about this, and I said, okay, I'm bringing Archangel. And just, oh, the RNG was with me today, and it just was a bloodbath. This is Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. I bet you the guy thought he was going to get a kill on this node, but just look how fast he's going. And he's totally heal blocked. Because, you know, Archangel does what he does. I'm getting pretty lucky with the RNG here. I'm waiting for this to come off, and then I get another neurotoxin on him as the stun wears off on that one, and the other stun's coming up pretty soon. So yeah, it's just insane, and I'm going with that special one just because AI is down from that heavy, and it was just so fun. The quickest Node 24 fight I've ever been on, and I think I really got to consider Archangel for. There's been a lot of fights recently that I noticed that my Node 24 is not poison or bleed immune. I have to bring Archangel in those scenarios. He's just so good. So anyway, shout out to Archangel for doing so well for me. I'm glad, because I haven't used him in so long, and I really want to get him back into my rotation. So yeah, that goes along with all the plans of trying to get my defense beefed up without doing any rank ups, because Stark Spidey's actually not the worst defender, and I'd like to put him on defense, and Blade's not the worst defender as well. So we could get some diversity in our attack team, maybe switch up some paths, and I can get Archangel back on my attack team, and yeah, I definitely think Sentry's got a spot on my attack team too. If I can get that guy to SIG 200, he's going to be a beast for surviving some of these more difficult nodes that I tend to slip up on. But anyway, this is a Green Goblin on the enhanced power gain. I think this was a diversity play, because I don't think there's an enhanced special on this node, or yeah, I don't know what this was. It was a very easy fight anyway. So I get that parry. He doesn't have Limber on this node. I think Green Goblin's a little bit better with Limber on, and yeah, he goes down. The next fight is Power Shield. It's a Mystic Champion. It's actually a pretty interesting placement, I thought. I think maybe a 5-star would have done better. I can just see someone pushing this guy to a special 2, and then he will well, let's see. It's a hood. He will go invisible, and when he comes out, he's stun immune. And your specials could miss if he's invisible. I don't know, it's interesting, but I've got so much fight of practice doing this in Alliance Quest, just baiting that special one. Hood is super liberal, and I was being a little greedy, and I tried to get poise charges, and I just ended up getting parried rather than evading that normally. I don't know why, like I'm so used to punishing that special one, but you know, it's just Alliance War nerves, they get to you. So anyway, I'm up to 7 poise charges. That should be more than enough, but I need to make sure this guy has no power. So I did that, bait the one last special, and get those crits, and it goes down pretty quick, as usual. So the next node is a poison node, and it turns out that this is actually pretty good placement. This is Doctor Strange, and golly, I thought I was set with Iceman. I was like, oh, no problem. I got the ice armor, but wait, I don't. It's got counterspell. And it always gets counterspelled. And that feeds Mystic Dispersion. And his power is constantly gaining, even if you're not attacking him. So I started backing off, thinking, okay, I really gotta start baiting these special ones. But the dexterity of evading the special one was feeding his thing, and look how fast he throws that special. And I'm like, oh crap, I cannot eat another one of those. But he nullified the thing. I started degenerating, and so it's actually looking really bad for me. I want to throw a heavy here. He gets this. I try and dodge it, but I'm just not good at dodging that. I'm gonna have to practice. And he gets me with that nice crit there. Man, these guys. That Doctor Strange, I was pretty upset about that, but I'm gonna redeem myself in the next fight. So we get the Doctor Strange. I'm thinking, oh well, Archangel's just gonna melt this guy, and glad I brought him. And that's another good thing. Archangel can totally take on the bleeder poison nodes because he can kill them so fast that the bleeder poison really doesn't mean anything. So I'm gonna have to think about that. As long as it's not a bleeder poison immune champion, I really gotta consider using Archangel for these nodes here in the future, if I take this path. We'll see. The mini boss is pretty cool. It's a bishop, a duped 5-star bishop, 455, I believe. No, 3 out of 5, 345. So he wasn't too crazy. So I just throw a few potions into Spider-Man. We got the halls of healing going on right now, and not too worried about using a few of those because I'm gonna have some in the stash overflowing. And yeah, I was just going thinking, you know, I gotta build up some poise charges, and it should be fine. Should be able to Stark Spidey should be able to dodge Bishop specials, and I don't have to worry about it. But you know, there is a thing without bringing Blade, you kind of get used to having to build those poise charges up a lot less with Blade when you have the three at the start. So I did have this like kind of a long build up here where I built up the poise charges, and Bishop's pretty easy to build them on. He's cooperating. I did realize that power drain happened, so that was actually worked out pretty nice. That I just basically waited out with poise charges at the first power drain. Anyways, Bishop's about to throw a special one here, and Spider-Man does an amazing job just totally evading it for me. Let's see. Yeah, so I just block it, and Spider-Man evades every single damage thing there. I know the energy damage will go through a parry, but I figured it was worth it to stay safe. I had a few parries in my belt, so I was just going to attack into this guy's block at the end and get him down. On to the boss fight. So we had a 565 blade go in. His game froze. It was really bad luck, and he did base not that much damage. I decided to go in with, somebody said that I'd put on a regeneration boost to counteract the void. Let me tell you what, I threw the 10% on too. We were actually at this point we were pretty sure we had already lost this war, but we still wanted to finish strong. We did not finish strong. This void messed me up big time, and this is the first time I've seen dexterity fail due to this guy's debuffs. It was insane. So I have dexterity on me now, and then I purify myself. And then let's see here. I'm trying to track this fight in my head still. I can't remember it all. So dexterity works there. I get parried. Oh god, really annoying, but it didn't do that much damage. So the dexterity buff goes on me again, which is like the worst one. And I tried to dexterity there and it didn't work, and then he puts the other one on me. So I'm getting really bad RNG. That's 3 dexterity debuffs in a row, and I'm trying to purify myself. I can't. I get to 9 hits, and of course I'm taking for 200 every time. Dexterity doesn't work again, and he gets me. So I tried to evade twice, I think, there, and it just didn't work. Didn't work out. So I thought, okay, well, it's basically over. Like, nobody else, rather than have someone else spend tons of items reviving, I was just gonna heal up Archangel a little bit and go in. I thought potentially with the heavies, the 3-part heavies, I could get some hits up there and purify myself, and I did have the boost going still, so that was part of the thing. And of course, I eat a heavy. I've been eating lots of heavies lately. Like, I don't know why. I'm just not getting very good at it, I guess. But he puts the dexterity one on me again. I'm like, what is this, man? Give me the other one. Give me the health gain or the power gain one. I don't even know what's the third one. It's like crit chance maybe. I don't know. Just please, just look, the dexterity one again. Oh my god. It's not going terribly. My RNG's not been amazing on Archangel right now. I know he's about to get stunned, so I decided to do that, and I should have waited because that was another opportunity to get purified. And so he does put this on me, which ends up ticking for a lot. So I don't have willpower, so it's not like reversing or anything. But 300 a tick. I was wondering why it was so much. I gotta say, I was pretty confused on why the damage was so much, because I think I was ticking for a lot less with Stark Spider-Man. So confused, but anyway. So I get that crit one on me, but now it's clear that I'm definitely going to lose this fight. I die right there to the degen, and I can't get the void down. So sorry to my teammates for that, but we had already lost this war apparently. Yeah, I think that 160 points I wasted there, plus the 80 that we got from the bug, the guys, PETA's game freezing. Man, I wasn't gonna win us the war, but you know, every death counts, and so I feel kind of partially guilty for this war, but it was okay. I'm not too upset. These guys were pretty good. One of them soloed our 455 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion Dormammu. He soloed it with a Hyperion. Pretty amazing. And another guy soloed this similar Dormammu in another battle group with a Star-Lord. So these guys came to play. They were really good. And yeah, hopefully we never see them again. They're an 11 million alliance. We're 15 million, and they crushed us. So kudos to, what was that alliance name again? I cannot remember. Whoever it was. Good war to you guys. Some Portuguese alliance, I think, or Brazilian. And yeah, hopefully we never see you guys again, because that was pretty brutal. But thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you soon. Take care.